Hey everyone, Sumo Spiffy here, back with part 2 of Learn the Banzuke. We've got the Kyushu 2019 Banzuke. We're going to turn it into Hatsu of 2020. Got a little live polka track playing in the background, and the whole goal here is to make this happen in one take by the end of the song. So let's get started. Step 1. Makauchi, there are the records. We go with Yokozuna and Ozeki reordering. Hakuho, 14-1, Kakuryu, didn't fight, Hakuho goes first. Goedo, Takakeisho, Takayasu is getting demoted. So it's Takakeisho and then Goedo, we're all set. Next. Promotions to Yokozuna or Ozeki, none. Demotions from Ozeki to Sekiwake, yep, Takayasu goes down. Now we calculate the initial ranks. So we've got the losing records here because it's about as low as they should go, and now we got the winning records. Asanoyama is up in space, so he's going to go next to Takayasu. By the way, if Ozeki is demoted, he doesn't get an extra Sekiwake space, he just gets one of the two that are there. Abi can't go anywhere, Komusubi, Daisho promoted to Komusubi West, and we go on. Endo, he's ahead of Myogiryu and Hokuto Fuji, but Takayumi's behind. Myogiryu, if he doesn't get demoted to One West, or promoted to One West, he doesn't get a promotion at all. Therefore, he's got to go ahead of Hokuto Fuji. Hokuto Fuji, he eats a 2-rank decrease from Komusubi. It's unfortunate, but it happens. Next, we've got Tamawashi, who is he's safe. He's not going to go anywhere. And then there's Kodayuki, Shodai, and Okinaumi. Now, Okinaumi should end up at Maegashira 4 West. If you remember from the first part, Shodai would definitely be in front because he has the better record, but this group might prefer the guys who have the better rank to start with. So when we look what happens, what do we get? What the fuck is this? Kodayuki, fine. Okinaumi ahead of Shodai? Go back a step. Okinaumi's a full rank behind Shodai. Why does he get the advantage here? Did they feel bad? Does he give good hugs? Do they not like Shodai? Did they figure out he was going to be a terrible Ozeki in the future and they were trying to put him off with a sport? This makes no sense. This makes absolutely no sense. I have no idea how to explain why they did this. Alright, fine. They prefer the guys who are higher rank even if they had a losing record. So Meisei, Enho, does it go Meisei and then Enho? In fact, yes it does. Takara Fuji, safe, Maegashira 6. And then what do we get once we go to the next group? Look at how many guys are showing up. We've got 9 guys in the next few ranks. There's not going to be room for them. There's going to be downward pressure. They're going to get dropped. So who goes in at that precious Maegashira West 6 slot? I'm sorry, what the fuck just happened? How did Tochinoshin go from 10 West ahead of everybody else to 6 West? He could have been dropped along with everyone else to 11 West, but they said, no, we can't do that. He could have been put at 10 West where he was already there and, drop a few guys around him, but no, they said, we can't do that. They could have put him at 9 East. He would have gotten a little less of a demotion. Everybody else kind of gets screwed anyway. That's fair, right? He was a Sekiwake, be nice to him. Nope, can't do that. Nope, we got to put him at 6 West. And the only logic I can see here is that they couldn't decide which guys to screw over by helping Tochinoshin out, so they said the fairest way to do it is to screw everybody. Except this isn't the way they screwed everybody, because Takano Sho got dropped another rank and a half, so that Onosho, Aoyama, and Ryuden didn't have to drop quite as far. And Sedenolumi got pushed up, so Ishiura only got a half-rank boost at 9 and 6, probably because Chiyotaru and Shiomaru also only got a half-rank boost at 9 and 6, so it's like quote-unquote fair, but also complete horseshit. Everybody else works out exactly the same way. Fine. So we move on. This is the actual Banzuke. We've got 6 ranks at the bottom, or 6 spots at the bottom, so let's go to Juryo, see what we get. This is everybody. Alright, let's put everybody here. Okay, these are the guys that are coming down. Where does everybody end up when we push them around? Alright, these are the losing records, and this is with the winning records. Hey look, we got a piece of luck. There were 6 slots in Makauchi for promotion and 6 guys getting promoted. That works out perfectly. Let's look at the next group. Tomokazi, okay, he's obviously going to be in front. Chiyoshoma, Kotonowaka, they could put it whichever way they want. Probably Chiyoshoma in first to go with what they've been doing. Hidenoumi, Daishomaru. Daishomaru got demoted, so he should be the one in front, and it should end up looking like this. Except it's not. Hidenoumi ended up in front of Daishomaru. Why? This is not how they tend to do things. Different committees, different people, but this is not how they tend to do things. The guy who came down, who had the harder competition in the higher division, usually gets the advantage here. Okay, fine. I don't know what happened. They're just like, screw it. But now we can move on to the next group. Oh, wait a second. That's the other thing. there was no Maegashira 17, right? So maybe they moved everybody down another step because they were only counting it through 16. So that would actually make sense. Hidenoumi is actually ahead of Daishimaru in this, so we move him up. And now we have Nishikigi ahead of Kizukiyumi because even though he got moved down another step, having been demoted, they're still on the same level. So we move them, and then we end up with Kizukiyumi ahead because why? I don't know. Nishikigi, no matter how you math it out, he's either ahead or even in promotion power. How did he end up behind? Do they just hate the guys who got demoted? That might be it. It's a little weird going by the history, but okay, fine. Let's keep that in mind. I don't have to get too mad about this. But I am. So let's move the next guys up. Mitoryu, Wakatakekage, Daiamami, Daishoho. Now normally I would say, well, maybe Daishoho might get pushed in front, but they're not doing that with any of these demoted guys, so this is how this should end up. Although we end up with this, Daishoho got put in front. Why? Why are you doing that for him? He was behind Daiamami, or at best tied. If you're gonna put him in front of Daiamami, why don't you put Nishikigi in front of Kizukiyumi? That doesn't make any sense at all. Where is your consistency? What is your logic? What are you thinking? Now, fine, okay. The Kyoku Taisai and Kyoku Shuho and Sokokurai, they're all 7 and 8. They can't go very far. So what are we looking for the next group? We've got Tobizaru, Yago, Kodoshoho. Fine. We put the 7 and 8 guys, we keep them where they are. Tobizaru and Yago and Kodoshoho, they stay in that order. Okay, next guys. Ichinojo, Aqua, Takigenji. Hey, look, there's 3 slots before Toyonoshima. So Ichinojo probably gets in front, and then who knows? Takigenji probably goes in front because they like the guy who had the higher rank to start with. So this is how that's all probably going to end up looking. Except this is how it ends up looking. They just decided to put Ichinojo in front of Yago and Kodoshoho for absolutely no reason that can be explained by God or man. Maybe those men, but it's not going to make any sense. They put Aqua in front of Takigenji, even though Aqua was further down and had the better record, although they haven't done that for anybody. And if you say, well, but they were giving the advantage to the guys with the better record if they had a winning record over the guys who were demoted. Well, if they were that worried about guys with winning records, why did they fuck over Shodai and Takano Sho? Everything else works out. There's 5 guys getting promoted. Oshoryu, 14 West. No, he goes to 14 East. Why? Reasons. Nobody can understand. I don't understand. But that's why this thing is sometimes totally fucked chaos. I hope you've enjoyed the show. Have a wonderful goddamned day.